What's up gamers? One brand I've found to be consistently excellent here on the channel has been EasySMX, and I'm here today with their S10 controller, which is a great alternative to the Switch Pro controller, but not just the Switch, Switch 2, PC, and more, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. Let's get into it. First off, a shout out to EasySMX for sending this over for me to review today. No money exchanged hands and all my thoughts are my own. The S10 is actually built for the ground up for the Switch 2, but you can see here it works with Switch just in general, PC, iOS, and Android. And I actually featured this in my iPhone 17 Pro Max video, and I'll leave a little link right up here for you to watch that if you want to. But you can see here that there's some nice packaging involved in this controller. Wanted you to have that unboxing experience today. And there's you a good look at the controller. Now this does come in a couple of different colors, but one of the neat things about this is that this faceplate actually comes off. The D-pad comes off too. And you can stick other things under here and give yourself a customized look and then just pop the faceplate back on. It also comes with a USB-C charging cable and a manual. And a couple of other little things they have in here is a clear faceplate, again, customization. A couple of packages of stickers that you can stick on here, like little decals that you can decorate your controller with, and also a traditional D-pad, so you can use either a circular D-pad or a traditional style D-pad on the controller. I found that I like the circular one just because it's something a little different, but that does just click right into place and then you're good to go. Now I'm not much of a decal guy, so I haven't put any of these on yet, but I might let my kids do that later on. I'm not sure. Haven't decided yet. The controller itself has a nice plastic feel. It's very solid. It does not feel like it's going to fall apart. There's nothing here on the controller that feels cheap or like they skimped out on anything. I am going to say one thing that I wish they had done differently right here up front is that there is a lot of space here on this trigger, but they're just digital triggers. And I wish they had done what some controller manufacturers have done and put in a slider here and here so that you could switch this from quick action triggers to analog triggers to give you that full range of motion. But again, this was made for the Switch 2 and Switch 2 just has digital triggers. So they did not do that. Personally, I think that would have made it a lot more versatile. You could have used it with a lot more systems and in more gameplay types, but they decided not to go that way. So, you know, it is what it is. They still have a nice click to them. In fact, all the buttons have a click. I'm going to let you hear those. It's not like terribly loud. It's very tactile. You definitely know when you've pressed the button or if you haven't pressed it hard enough because it has a very nice click to it. You know, even the D-pad does that. Again, being made for Switch 2, it does have a dedicated C button right there in the middle, as well as a screenshot button and a home button. And this will actually wake your Switch up, which is quite nice because the original Switch, the third-party controllers for those, almost never woke your Switch up. So I'm really glad to see that feature built in here. It also has TMR joysticks, and these are nice full-size joysticks with really good grip around the edges. They're not as quiet as the first-party Switch controller, which has those really quiet joysticks, but these over time are going to experience drift. These TMR sticks should not. You also have the motion controls built into this, as well as NFC for your amiibo. There are 2 programmable back buttons, and this has HD rumble support. So essentially, you're getting everything that the first-party Switch 2 Pro controller has, plus a swappable D-pad, plus TMR joysticks, except this is $59.99. The only thing this doesn't have that this does have is that headphone jack. There's no headphone jack on the bottom of this controller. So that's kind of a bummer, but I know there's a lot of people that don't use that function anyway, so maybe that doesn't matter to you. Now I know you're thinking, that's all great, Bo, but how does it perform? Well, let's check that out. Feeling the subtleness of the HD rumble as you go through the menus is really quite nice. Racing feels really smooth, the joysticks are incredibly responsive, and I feel no input lag whatsoever. And in DK Bonanza, I mean, yeah, that HD rumble just feels excellent. And honestly, when I was a kid growing up, you'd go to a friend's house. If they had a third-party controller like this, you made sure that you got to the TV first so that you could pick up the first-party controller. I mean, no joke. If I had had a third-party controller like this when I was a kid, that would never have been an issue. Banana. No. The gyro controls are working for aiming, as you can see here. Ooh, it's going to get tight in here. Always remember to thank the bus driver. And last but not least, we have the Mario jump test. Going to shoot this at 240 frames per second and slow it down, just so you can see Yoshi and Mario jumping at the same time to check the latency here between Nintendo's Switch 2 Pro Controller and the EasySMX S10. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. And as you can see, there's absolutely no latency whatsoever on the S10. They jump at exactly the same time, same height, all that jazz. Again, you get all the features of the regular Switch 2 Pro Controller in a package that only costs $59.99, plus some pretty sweet and subtle RGB lighting around the edges. I think this is a really compelling package, but what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Check out the affiliate links in the description if you want to learn more about the controller. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a friend. I've got plenty more gaming content coming soon. Stay kind and encouraging out there, and I'll catch you on the flippity flip.